Are you striving for a healthier body? Chasing weight loss goals? Perhaps you're considering or already using medications like Ozempic or Wegovy. Then listen closely, because a terrifying danger is spreading, preying on your hopes and risking your life. There is a thriving black market for weight loss injections. These aren't legitimate medications. They are dangerous counterfeits, often sold online and through social media. Dealers peddle these illegal substances with alarming ease. They promise quick results, bypassing doctors and pharmacies entirely. This unregulated trade is a direct threat to your health and safety. Injecting black market weight loss drugs is a gamble with your life. The risks are severe, unpredictable, and potentially fatal. You do not know what you are putting into your body. Counterfeit injections are produced in uncontrolled environments. They might contain incorrect doses of medication, or worse, entirely different substances. You could be injecting anything from inert fillers to toxic chemicals. Some fakes contain multiple drugs mixed. Others have no active ingredient at all, just bacteria or impurities. It is impossible to verify the contents of these black market vials or pens. Using these fake injections has led to horrific outcomes. People have suffered hospitalizations, gone into comas, and experienced hypoglycemic shock. Dangerously low blood sugar is a real risk, especially if the product contains insulin instead of the expected drug. Beyond immediate crises, users report serious infections, permanent scars, and skin deformities. Painful cysts and deep knots at injection sites are common. These aren't minor side effects, they are life-altering injuries. Legitimate medical injections are produced under strict sterile conditions. Black market operations have no such standards. Counterfeit vials, syringes, and needles are often contaminated with bacteria. Injecting non-sterile substances directly into your body is incredibly dangerous. It dramatically increases your risk of severe bacterial infections, abscesses, and sepsis. This can lead to permanent damage or death. Black market sellers don't care about your health history. They sell to anyone willing to pay, regardless of whether they medically qualify for weight loss treatment. There is zero medical guidance or oversight. Legitimate weight loss medications require careful medical evaluation and monitoring. Doctors assess your health, prescribe the correct dose, and manage potential side effects. The black market offers none of this crucial support. These dangerous products don't come from regulated pharmaceutical companies. They are produced in clandestine labs with no quality control. Their distribution channels are equally illicit and unregulated. There is no oversight on how or where these fake injections are made. Ingredients are sourced illegally, purity is not tested, and manufacturing conditions are unsanitary. This is why contamination and incorrect formulations are rampant. These underground operations prioritize profit over human life. They cut corners at every step, creating inherently unsafe products. Trusting such a source is incredibly naive and dangerous. These drugs are primarily sold through illegal channels. Social media platforms, encrypted messaging apps, and word-of-mouth networks are common marketplaces for information sharing. This bypasses the need for a prescription and medical consultation. Sellers often use deceptive language and fake testimonials. They exploit the desire for weight loss, presenting these dangerous products as legitimate shortcuts. Do not be fooled by their online presence. Identifying a fake product can be extremely difficult. Counterfeiters are becoming increasingly sophisticated. However, some signs may include poor packaging quality, misspellings on labels, or missing information such as batch numbers or expiry dates. The injection pens themselves might feel or function differently from legitimate ones, but relying solely on visual inspection is risky. The only way to be certain is to obtain medication through a licensed pharmacy with a valid prescription. The allure of quick, seemingly effortless weight loss is consequential. Combined with other factors, it drives people to take terrifying risks. Understanding these pressures is crucial to avoiding the trap. Black market drugs are often significantly cheaper than legitimate prescriptions. They can be marketed at a fraction of the real cost, sometimes up to 10 times less. This price difference is a significant draw for those struggling with the expense of legitimate treatment. However, this lower cost comes at an unimaginable price: your health, potentially your life. The money saved is utterly insignificant compared to the medical bills and suffering caused by using fake products. Many individuals turn to the black market because they don't meet the medical criteria for prescription weight loss medications. They may not have a high enough BMI or suffer from weight-related health conditions. The black market provides a means to circumvent these essential medical requirements. Others face difficulty getting timely doctor's appointments or prescriptions. The perceived ease of obtaining these drugs online seems appealing, but bypassing medical evaluation means ignoring crucial health factors and risks. Social media is awash with images and stories promoting rapid weight loss. This creates immense pressure and a desire for quick, dramatic results. Desperation can cloud judgment, making what seem like dangerous shortcuts appear as viable options. People become willing to overlook the obvious risks when desperate for change. They might rationalize the danger, believing it won't happen to them. This desperation is precisely what black market sellers exploit. Certain groups are specifically targeted and are at higher risk of falling victim to these scams. Awareness is key to protecting yourself and others. Women, particularly those who are postpartum or struggling with body image issues, are heavily targeted online. Social media algorithms can expose them to relentless advertising for these dangerous products. The pressure to conform to beauty standards is exploited. These platforms become breeding grounds for misinformation and dangerous trends. The promise of regaining a pre-pregnancy body or achieving an ideal physique quickly is a powerful manipulative hook used by sellers. Individuals struggling with eating disorders are also highly vulnerable. They may seek these drugs as a means to lose weight rapidly and unhealthily. The black market provides access without the medical oversight that might identify and address the underlying disorder. Using these potent, unregulated substances without medical guidance is incredibly dangerous for anyone, but especially for those with complex health and psychological needs like eating disorders. It exacerbates risks and harms. Authorities are aware of this issue and are taking steps to address it. However, the black market is vast and adaptable. Your vigilance is your most vigorous defense. Health authorities worldwide are actively working to combat this issue. They are seizing shipments of counterfeit products at borders and within countries. Investigations are ongoing to identify and shut down illegal labs and distribution networks. These efforts are crucial, but they cannot prevent every single dangerous product from reaching consumers. The scale of the problem is immense, requiring constant vigilance from regulators. Agencies like the FDA are issuing public warnings about the dangers of buying weight loss drugs from unverified sources. They are also sending warning letters to illegal online pharmacies and sellers attempting to disrupt their operations. Legal action is being pursued against those involved in the production and distribution of these dangerous counterfeits. However, sellers often operate anonymously or from jurisdictions where enforcement is difficult to achieve. The rise of these black market injections has also led to increased scrutiny in the broader area of cosmetic medicine and weight loss treatments. This pressure aims to ensure that legitimate providers adhere to the highest safety standards and that patients are fully informed of their rights and responsibilities. While regulatory efforts are vital, they do not guarantee safety if you choose to engage with the black market. The ultimate responsibility for avoiding these dangers lies with the individual consumer. Your health is not worth gambling on a cheap, unregulated injection. The risks are real, severe, and potentially irreversible. Do not fall victim to the promises of quick fixes from illegal sources. If you are seeking weight loss solutions, especially considering medications like ozempic or Wegovy, consult a qualified healthcare professional. Discuss your goals, your health history, and explore safe, evidence-based options. Obtain all medications only through licensed pharmacies with a valid prescription from a doctor. Report any suspected counterfeit products or illegal sales channels to the relevant health authorities immediately. Your life depends on making safe, informed choices.